Yo, what's going on? Welcome to the Boys of Vintage, our first podcast, our introduction, and really, honestly, an easy and accessible form for you guys to get to know Chris and I, at least for the beginning. We're going to have a ton of fucking guests, industry leaders, shop owners, honestly, culture vultures even, and our ambassadors. Thank God for those lovely fucking people. I love y'all. It's a little hard for y'all. But, yeah. So, how you doing, Chris?
I'm doing all right, Hector. Just excited to get things going. You know, we've been keeping things on the low, but we're ready to really show y'all, behind the scenes.
For sure. Bro, so how did this shit all start?
Man, I mean, let's just start it off like when we met, it's kind of crazy. Jester West, shout out Jester West.
No, fuck that, bro. Shout out George Christian, Law Lit and Contemporary Debate.
Facts. And I just knew, it's like a debate class, some bullshit, like, I don't know what it was, I couldn't even tell you, but Hector just started going off some class, and I'm just like, this kid, he's got a personality to him, and that's really the type of people that I always kind of like try to go after and talk to, make an effort to talk to. So I see him in J2 one day, he's like, hey, what's up, so we sit down, start talking, and then I'm like, wow, this kid's like we match well together, we have a lot in common. And then we find out that we live on the same floor.
Insane. Can y'all believe that? Like, he lived, no joke, 2 minutes away from me. Go down the hallway to the right, Christian's right there, no joke.
No doubt.
And from there, many adventures were born that are unfortunately a little bit unsuitable, but y'all are gonna get to see that shit, content, in our lifestyle. But for now, we're gonna keep that hush-hush on the deal. But yeah, I remember it was this one moment where we were like, you fuck with the fit?
Yeah.
And that was kind of what piqued our interest in fashion, talking about the rise of thrift and all this other, a lot of crazy shit. It was kind of a pyramid scheme at first, I'm not gonna lie. We were like, fuck it, we're gonna put a cool logo and sell it in a box and just give fucking thrift boxes to kids and they'll love that shit. Cause truth be told, they do. Yo, is your mom, who's calling you? Yo, answer the call. Tell Morgan she's on the podcast right now.
Hey, what's up, Morgan?
Yeah, this is Morgan. This is one of Christian's friends. I met her once.
Hey,
we were chilling at Trudy's. That's it.
Hey, you're on a podcast right now. Well, you're not on speaker, but you're recording a podcast.
Yeah, ask her if she wants to be on speaker, if she has anything to say. She ain't about it? Cap.
Yes,
Anyhow, we're back. Sorry about that. We had a little commercial break, but y'all gonna hear from our sponsors that we fuck with. Who are our sponsors? Fuck out of here. We're our own sponsors.
Hey, but we on the
Facts. So how do we get started again?
It was in the dorm room.
Oh, yeah.
In the dorm room. You saw the fit. You're like, hey, I see you getting fit. And I'm like, I fuck with your fit as well.
We said, that's it.
That's the only thing we should say. We just said, we both threw it up at the same time. We're like, drip. Said at the same exact time. It was crazy.
No joke. And that's when Vintage Box came to us. First, it was a fuck-ass logo, I'm not gonna lie. It was like one of those like knockoff Box Supreme logos. And, for a moment, we were like, fuck it, this is just like something to get money. But then
we may have been a bit ambitious in the beginning. We had 100%. Some kind of crazy ideas. Kind of took it a little far, maybe.
It could have worked.
I believe I was behind it. I don't know.
It would have 100% worked. But it would have been like a little fucking, it wouldn't have been like LV, which we are. We're better than that. Fuck out of here, Louis Vuitton, bitch ass. Louis bitch ass Vuitton. But now we're getting there. It's not like any of these fuck ass little brands will just like do fast fashion. No, like at first it totally wasn't gonna be that, but now even our hoodie, the shit we make, is super ethically sourced, made out of hemp, cotton, fleas, motherfucker. You know what that is?
I'm not sure if people are actually familiar. Cause people don't actually realize how much better hemp is for the environment than
100%.
A pure cotton, fast fashion produced piece of clothing. I'm not sure what the exact numbers are.
Oh, I got you. You know that I hate that we're focusing on climate change while it's a really important issue. We forget water is fucking
water
insane.
Is everything.
It has crazy scarcity, bro. That shit is not funny. And for every pound of cotton that you make, that you need to produce, of fabric, it's 4,000 or 1,000 gallons. Somewhere around there. Fact check me, I'll put the fucking link in the article. But for hemp, it's 200. Literally 20% of that, bro.
And it's not like we're sacrificing any quality with that.
100%. This shit is way better.
It's better. It
Way
feels,
better.
Much nicer, much more comfortable.
Yeah, fun fact, this hoodie was actually Krishna's, or is Krishna's. We ordered 2 variants, the black and the white hoodie. I had the black one, which was a little bit, I think it was a cotton mix because they didn't have the hemp ones, but in production they will be the hemp ones. But this one, I just put it on and damn, it's comfy.
It's a hitter. I mean, everyone loves it.
Yeah.
I love wearing it whenever.
It's just neat,
it's not
man.
quite hoodie season yet. Like,
oh, we're
but I've
basically
been
there,
making
bro.
it hoodie season. Like,
It's October, baby.
It's getting there. We're almost there.
100%, bro.
Pushing through.
So yeah, we designed it. We figured it out. We came up with that logo. Shit, what else did we do? I mean, man, to be honest with you, she's up. Not just fucking with you. But yeah, man. And then we just did Vintage Box. That's really it. I hate that this podcast, or at least the first episode, is just gonna be an intro to that, but there's really not much to it. We had a vision, we had some ideas, and we decided to create something a little bit bigger than an idea. We decided to invoke culture. Thank you, Krishna. My fucking dynamic duo. What I tell y'all? We talked to a lot of people.
That's the great, like starting something on your own. You know, you can definitely do it. There's nothing stopping anybody. But what makes me and Hector different is the way that we kind of counterbalance each other and keep each other in check. To be frank, like
Facts.
You know, sometimes Hector is
I'm a little hothead. I'm a little power trip.
Yeah, and I don't know. There's not many people that like can really calm him down when he starts going.
There's not.
Somehow, my reason, my logic somehow just clicks in his head.
Yeah.
And his logic and reason clicks in my head. So we're just able to.
It's crazy. We're both the voice of reasons in different aspects. Like, let's say I'll be super ambitious and I'll be like, let's fucking sell 500 hoodies, fuck it, tomorrow. And then Christian's like, hey man, chill out, like. And I'll be like, nah, you're wrong, fuck out of here. And then
he takes a little bit, and then he's like, you know what?
Yeah, you might be onto some shit.
Right.
Yeah. And then like, I don't know, the other way around is like, I'm more of the vision of how this metaphysical fucking idea should be at least processed physically, right?
Sometimes I'm very like, I think ahead a lot.
100%.
So sometimes things like I see one obstacle and I'm like, oh, how are we gonna overcome this one obstacle? But then Hector kind of like gives me like a bigger picture, honestly, of things.
Facts.
That
Yeah.
allows me to see like, okay, there's multiple ways to kind of solve and figure out this issue and get around it.
100%.
Like one task.
We move faster alone, but further together. And the best analogy for how Christian and I work is honestly, Christian's the speed, I'm the endurance. Yo, bars.
I'd agree with that.
Bars. Right, yeah, man. We talked to a lot of people. Shout out to Grandioso. Shout out to Lavish. Real interesting shit, I'm not gonna lie. Each one's so different too, man. We can't wait to have them on the podcast. Ali, unfortunately, was fucking working today. Bitch ass. We had a fucking date, motherfucker. But, hey, man. Shout out Jorge, too.
Yeah.
Jorge from Grandioso.
Brady from Lavish.
Ooh, Brady from Lavish was interesting, too. We shot him down on the CPC. You guys will figure out why that's, what that means, but not right now. The couch. And we just chopped shit up. He really gave us an insight into how we could source our material and really build a fucking brand and have it on our own house, right? And right now we're working on some shit for funding. Christian, you want to tell them about that?
The grant?
Yeah, we can talk about the grant.
Okay, so the Genesis grant, is an application for startups for University of Texas students. So that's what Into the Box is. We're both students here. And really they just want to see our progress and how things are coming along, and they'll provide us funds so that we can apply to manufacturing, sourcing, advertising, marketing, whatever we need to do, whatever we see fit. It's not like they give us the money and they tell us what we need to do. It's more of just supplemental help, and that's just the beginning. That's the first one.
Yeah, Krishna right now is working on a pitch for some investors high up, so we can really get the ball moving, right? Stage 1 of our whole fucking production line, and really, even by the end of our 6-month period, when we actually finally set our shit up, shop. It's not a shop, man. Do we tell them about the shop? I feel like we should, man. It's like
more than a shop.
It's a club. It's an experience. It's a culture.
It's a whole culture. That's what it is.
It's
That's
vibes.